Welcome back, friends. Our next guests have been powering South Louisiana for 125 years, and today we are learning more about IBEW Local Union 130. Joining us now with more are the president, Corky Cortez, and business manager, Rodney Wallace. Welcome to the show, gentlemen, and congratulations on 125 years. Oh my goodness.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Come on, electricians. We love you, okay? And look, Rodney, let's start with you. Take me back to the beginning. The year was 1900. IBEW, one, what does it stand for? And two, how were you all founded?
Well, the IBEW stands for International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers.
Hey.
And I'm going to say just about every trade union was started because of job safety and fair wages.
Absolutely. It's so important that they have people who are protecting these workers because, look, you all are out powering South Louisiana, okay? Corky, tell me a little bit more about the projects that maybe we have seen that you all have been a part of.
Well, I want to go all the way back to the early 1900s. Charity Hospital.
Yes.
Icon in the city of New Orleans. And that's a project we're happy to say our members took a part of.
So powerful.
And then we look at today, we look at the Greater New Orleans Bridge, the lighting project that just finished up on that.
I love
Great
the colors.
project. A lot of our members worked on that project, and Harris Casino project. It's one of those ones we just finished up pretty soon. VA Hospital, UMC Hospital, UNO Lakefront Arena. And I can just go on and on. We've been an iconic fixture in New Orleans.
Come on, for 125 years, you all are seeing some of the different projects they have worked on. Shout out to all the electricians out there. And what's great about you all is that y'all are always looking for brand new talent. You all have an apprenticeship program, Corky. Tell me about that. I want to plug something in.
Yeah, the apprenticeship program, we call it Earn While You Learn. You know, you come in, you fill out an application, we get you going as an apprentice. We call it Earn While You Learn, so we put you on a job where you work 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. At night, you go to school 2 hours a night.
3 hours a night.
3 hours a night.
Okay, more opportunities.
Yeah.
We like that.
3 hours a night, 2 times a week, and you do that for a year, but it's a 4-year apprenticeship program.
4 years.
Yeah, so we call it Earn While You Learn. You're making money while you're actually learning the process to become a journeyman wireman. That's the important part of this whole aspect of being in the IBEW. You want to be a journeyman wireman.
A journeyman wireman. I like that. And listen, it's a job that will always be around. You have electricity right now, right? You're watching this show. Shout out to the electricians, you know? And what are some of the different skills that you all teach them while they're earning and learning?
Well, that's what I'm going to say set us apart from everybody else because, you know, we learned the electrical industry, you know, and not only do we learn the stuff that's on the job, we also have this thing called Code of Excellence, which instills, you know, professionalism, accountability. So, you know, we really do a holistic approach to training our guys.
It's so important. And, you know, yes, we just talked about if you want to become an electrician, but say you need to hire an electrician. Do we need to look for like a certain seal or something to know they're an IBEW employee, which means they have a union behind them? Safety is important.
Yes, you know, we consider all of our employers our partners, and it's NECA, and there's the National Electrical Contractors Association. That's who employ the IBEW.
Come on, so when we're looking at like an electrical company, do we want to make sure we see maybe you all seal on their website before we hire them to light our house or light the Crescent City connection?
You should, if you want the best trained electricians out there.
Come on, and you know, President Corky Cortez, 125 years. Let's reflect. How does that feel to be here all this time?
Well, you know, just in my 30-year career in the IBEW, it's pretty fulfilling when you can drive around with your family and you look at projects that you worked on throughout this entire city. Those things really matter. It makes you feel good when you can turn the lights on when that project's finished. And we're looking back, like I said, going back to Charity Hospital. And beyond that, you had an IBEW Local 4 in New Orleans at one time, and that was in the late 1800s. And those members put in all the streetcars in this city, okay? And we continue that practice today. A lot of those members in Local 4 transferred over into, which started Local 130 in 1900.
That is so cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
And you know, Rodney, you've been with IBEW since 2004. Y'all are celebrating 125 all year long. What do you reflect on as you all celebrate the anniversary?
Well, you know, almost like he said, you know, somewhat recently I ran into a guy, he's 98 years old, and he's one of our members, and he was telling me about the first job he worked on, and that was the Jackson Brewery. You know, then I talked to a couple other guys, you know, he's telling me, and he in his 70s, and he ran multiple projects for the World Trade Center. And like I say, we talked to the guy that's on the bridge project.
Yeah.
We have journals, and we could go back in history, and I'm gonna say one of the earliest jobs I saw was we done a telegraph line from Algiers Point to Morgan City along Highway 1.
Not the telegraph.
But being able to say we did that, that's something that you can feel proud about.
And what I love so much is that we just shined a light on the people who are doing the work. So on behalf of me and everybody who enjoys AC, electricity, thank you all for doing what you do, and congratulations on 125 years. That's amazing. And look, everybody, whether you're looking to hire an IBEW electrician or interested in joining the union, log on to IBEW L.U 130.com or call the number on your screen for more information. We'll be right back.